just no. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Bar-jutsu Live. Oh, I'm sorry. I said it wrong. I fucked up. I already fucked up.
Yeah, you're already.
What's up, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States of America?
Planet Earth.
We're back with another edition of Bar-jutsu Live. I'm Jim. Just Jim. Oh, I better cover that last time. With me, as always, the lovely, beautiful, big titties. Suck in on my titties. Oh, that's gonna be. That's a song. Layla Page. What's up? Getting ready for her Layla Lowdown wrestling report. I like it. We finally got a name given to us by the one and only Bena.
That totally came off of out of nowhere. You were thinking about it. You want a name for her segment, and I was like, Layla Lowdown. Boom.
I love it. So we're going to talk about some news, some sports, some wrestling, eventually we got to get a UFC course. I think that would be the best thing to do.
Yeah.
But other than that, let's kick the show off. I want to say big shout out to Meineke presents Meineke Car Care. If you're experiencing some fucked up shit, you're fucking hoopty. Hoopty is a term from the 90s that is a vehicle that doesn't fucking run well. It runs, but it's a piece of shit car, like Adam Sandler. Call Meineke. They'll fix that fucking shit. Layla, if you call Meineke and they check your car out, they want to do some fucking work on it, and you approve it, but you can't afford it, what do you got?
Easy pay.
Easy pay. It's like afterpay for the fucking car services.
Or you can do it straight cash like I did, because Meineke Car Care, the one on Route 88 in Castle Shannon, took care of my truck. I call her Lucille. That's my truck, and they took care of the exhaust, the front end housing. They put front brake pads on. Did excellent service. Went there like Randy Moss, straight cash.
Yeah, well, we're not all liquid. Yeah, I was gonna say we're not all liquid. I like it though. And where would we be without the beautiful talents of Noor Belts, giving us some of the fantastic belts we got hanging in the background with something now, Cabal. That's Noor Belts. And if you, like me, own motorcycles and you want to ride around and I call them like the death stick, because I know I'm riding a stick of death and I'm gonna die. Check out Phoenix Motorsports. They'll take your bike and turn it into a brand new experience, and you may get your penis touched. Not by Phoenix Motorsports. Let me rephrase.
Are you wow.
I'm not saying that Kevin over at Phoenix Motorsports is going to fix your bike and then give you a handy. I'm saying he's going to fix your bike and you're going to be tooling around South Park.
Picking up bitches.
Picking up hoes. And you're like, what's up, ladies? And they're going to be like, that's a nice bike. Can I touch it? And you're like, sure. Oh, I thought you meant the bike.
I was expecting a motorcycle to get fixed, and then all of a sudden going, position 814, Mr. Slade.
Kevin, I'm so sorry. He's like, what are you talking about? We don't touch our penises. Penis. Welcome to the penis show. All right. And then, if you want to play some video games, get really fucked up, Fista Productions has got the games for you. They got old retro throwbacks, 8-bit. 8 fucking bit. You believe that shit? You don't even know what that means.
Oh my God.
8-bit is the original size of video games they would play. Why do you keep doing that?
I don't know. I just hope forced to have it.
Fista Productions. And then
I'm trying to look for a doorway.
I like it. Hi.
Not today, but I appreciate the offer.
How's it going?
Good.
We're live right now. So it's okay. What do you got on your chin there? There's some bling going on. Is he on camera? You want to step on over here?
What?
Who are you? What are you doing here? And how can we have... No, I mean, step there on camera.
No.
I'm sitting here and Hey, walking. This is what we love. This is why we go live. People come in and
we came to support my friend and my good friend Benny, and we love.
Thank you.
Get the hell out of here!
Absolutely, it's wonderful.
My name's Dominic DeMarco. Nice to meet you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
That's awesome. You are that guy.
I am that guy.
I love it.
I don't believe everything you read in the paper. I'm really a nice guy.
I love it. Thank you so much for stopping
Absolutely.
in. He's not.
I showed him one of my
Yeah.
I showed him one of my Facebook videos, and he said, "Kid, lay off the drugs." I mean, so we can't go wrong having a fine gentleman like this with us. So absolutely.
Serving papers over at my home?
No, that was not me. I would have been somewhere else.
I different glasses.
That's all right. My man, thanks. I love it. That's what I love about doing a live show whenever people come in, especially in a bar. When they come in, then we have an incident guest. And then they feel like we're yelling at them. We're like, yo, get
No, not at all.
no, but then and it's like, I love it. It's absolutely great. So we had Fista Productions, we got Noor Belts, we got Phoenix Motorsports, and then if you want to just shoot some fucking shit, if you want to go and just like destroy targets and maybe like small animals or something, rodents, not like cats or something like that shit. KMC Firearms,
Yeah.
pew pew.
And I can't stress it enough. Once again, I know I say it every week, but KMC Firearms. Look them up.
Finger clicking good.
I can't top that. That's it.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely. Hey, so let's get into it. We got some stuff we want to talk about. I want to get to Layla's report first. For that, let's take it over to Bena for the Pittsburgh Sports Distributor.
The Pittsburgh Sports Distributor. It is being proudly brought to you by Iron City Beer. The most delicious beer in Western Pennsylvania, maybe the world, probably the world. I would say so because it's made by Pittsburgh Brewing Company. And I know that when I hosted my own show a couple weeks ago, I said that they had a peach beer, and that was wrong. That was a botch. That's what, in the wrestling business, they call it a botch. I meant the mango beer because the mango beer is actually quite delightful. Iron City Icy Light, excellent stuff, guys. Please drink responsibly, though. Please, for goodness sake. I guess the best way to start off the Pittsburgh Sports Distributor is with this: USA, USA, USA. Oh my gosh! Did you see that hockey game? The USA men's hockey team does the improbable and wins the gold medal in a 4-3 overtime victory against Canada. Canada, of all people, the juggernaut, the aficionados of hockey in the world of all time. They beat Canada 4-3 in overtime. Devils forward Jack Hughes scores with 1:41 in the overtime period. Connor Hellebuck, 41 saves in the gold medal game that came on. Now get this. It came on the 46th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice in Lake Placid in 1980. Everybody knows the story behind the U.S. versus the Soviets. And technically that wasn't the gold medal game, but the idea of them playing, it was like a midget junior team going up against the Penguins and the midget junior team winning. The Miracle on Ice. 46 years later, to the day, Jack Hughes scores in overtime to lift them to a gold medal. And I don't know if you've seen it or not, but there's a still frame that should be put in the Smithsonian because it's Jack Hughes. Now, mind you, earlier in the second period of that gold medal game, Jack Hughes had one of his teeth knocked out. So there he is, draped in blood and the American flag, holding a gold medal. It was and on top of it, Johnny Gaudreau, who was killed. It was a Calgary Flames forward who got killed 2 years ago by a drunk driver. Again, please drink responsibly. They brought his children out onto the ice for the gold medal. Everybody, you know how they all get around and they pose. They brought out Gaudreau's jersey and his kids out. And listen, if you don't get teared up and you don't get emotional seeing something like that, then we got to take you to the Allegheny County coroner because you don't have a pulse.
There's this thing.
It was so beautiful.
This thing I seen online. The kid that got his teeth knocked out. I guess his mom was there.
Jack Hughes, yes, and it's such a beautiful moment, and it's absolutely America. And you have to give props to the people that were running the arena in Milan because as soon as he scored, they started playing Leonard Skinner Freebird. It was just, you might as well be eating a hot dog with an apple pie, and an iron, exactly. and in Iron City. Lovely drop in by Layla. That was beautiful. And but a little bit of rough news though when what came of the hockey tournament for the Olympics. Sidney Crosby actually got injured his shoulder for Team Canada, and now his current status is day to day for the Penguins. So that's a little tenuous. But the extra footnote on top of it, this Thursday night at the Paint Can, PPG Paints Arena, it's going to be the Penguins versus the Devils with their forward Jack Hughes. And he's actually going to be starting the game for the Devils. So, like, Pittsburgh, I understand he's wearing Jersey Devil colors, but if you don't give that man a standing ovation, then your priorities are completely messed up. Because he's going to be there. I hope against hope that they actually have some sort of highlight package, for Jack Hughes, because that's 100%. I almost want to start singing the Team America theme song. America, fuck yeah. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing altogether. And switching over to Pirate news, Pirate preseason baseball, they beat the Baltimore Orioles 8-2 on Saturday. Then split squad action. On Sunday, they beat the Tampa Bay Rays, not the Devil Rays anymore, just the Tampa Bay Rays, 7-4, and the Phillies 4-3. Then they lost to the Yankees 6-2 on Sunday. But the headlines here right now: shortstop, 19-year-old shortstop Connor Griffin belting 2 home runs today against the Boston Red Sox, and they beat them 17-6. So right now the Pirates, even though the games are meaningless, are 4-1 in preseason action. I mean, things are looking upward for the North. What's going to happen this summer on the North side? So it was really good. Now, I'm not going to end on a sad note, but I want to celebrate life, not mourn somebody's death. But unfortunately, Bill Mazeroski passed away on Friday at the age of 89. And the reason why I bring that up is because you celebrate the good memories. And good memories that he has, he's most famously known for hitting the only Game 7 walk-off World Series winning home run in baseball history. It's a thing, it's a highlight, it's a moment that is played in all of Major League Baseball for all of time.
You know what's sad about that?
What's that?
I said, oh, this is the guy that's got the same name as the street down on the north side. That's what I knew him for. That's all I knew him for. I thought he was like the dude that paved the street. Because I don't pay attention to baseball. And I was like, who's Bill Mazeroski? And they were like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, the dude that he's got a street down. And he's down north side. Did he pave it or something? And they were like, you're an idiot.
That's like the younger generation that found out, hey, that actor Dwayne Johnson's going to be wrestling at WrestleMania. Like, they have no idea. It's like that similar platitude. I mean, he was also widely regarded as one of the top 3 defensive infielders of all time, and he was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2001. So, Bill Mazeroski, for what you've done for the city of Pittsburgh and baseball here, God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the memories, and thank you for the greatest memory in baseball history. Because there's a section of the Forbes Field, and every October 13th, which is the anniversary of that home run, there's a section of the Forbes Field out on the North Shore that people go and they actually have like a ceremony celebrating what Maz was able to do for Pittsburgh and for the Pirate baseball. So, good memories altogether. And then that's pretty much wraps it up for now, because I wrote a couple of raw notes. We all know that Layla Page with the Layla Lowdown, the Layla Lowdown. I just want to get your take on that, because as far as I'm concerned, the Pittsburgh Sports Distributor, sponsored by Iron City Beer, and the Mango Beer, we're done for the day. Layla.
Before we jump into that, you know why I don't know who Bill Mazeroski is? Because he never raped a girl in a bathroom or kicked papers.
He was a normal, functioning, tax-paying human being.
That's exactly it.
My gosh, how boring.
So controversy. Dude, I don't know him. He didn't
Like Tammy's good guy.
He was a really nice, well-rounded individual.
And they're like, what did he, I'm like, they're like, what did he do? You know, oh, he hit this baseball. No. I mean, what did he do? Like, did he like drive into a carload of kids or something while he was drunk?
Like from a school bus.
Yeah, they're like, no. I'm like, then I don't know who he is.
Or like Ernie Holmes in the '70s. Ernie Holmes in the '70s shooting a gun at a helicopter. Yeah, he didn't do that.
What's funny is I actually know what that is.
Okay.
Hey, before we get into the Layla Lowdown wrestling report, we want to give a shout out to a friend of the show, a very dear friend, personal friend, close friend. We all know and love Mr. Bobby Dixon. Bobby Dale, Robert Dale on Facebook. He is going through surgery right now, and we want to wish him best luck. We love you, buddy. Take care, get well, and we're happy to see you back at work real soon. With that said, we're going to take it over to Layla Page and her breastises, and they. So that's the last time I'm going to say it. I only say that because she talks about it. I'm like,
Wait, she talks about her testicular fortitude?
All right.
Let's talk about how jacked I am.
Yeah, that's right. She's like, stop looking at me like I'm a piece of meat.
Actually, she came in with her tights on and stuff, and I saw her without the jacket on. I'm like, oh, where do I look?
You know what?
Where do I look?
Before we get into the report, my favorite thing is when she comes in, she's walking in, she's like, and I'm like, leg day. And she's like, it's so noticeable. I love it. All right. Taylor Page, you got some stuff you want to talk about. Let's not forget, you're going to end it with something really juicy. Are you going to start with that?
Yeah.
Let's start with it. Let's get to that.
Well,
because I don't give a shit about Raw and NXT.
Yeah, you just care about our sponsor, IndieWrestling.us.
You got it. Way to go. I am so happy. Not that I didn't have faith in you, but I didn't.
She'll kill it. She'll kill
my brain.
Your boobs went to my brain.
So we've been waiting a few weeks for this. I love when you came up with this concept. I was like, man, I really want to hear this. So go ahead. I'll let you take it from
here. We're talking about the sentence. Okay, so I do have this list of superstars that we've been talking about for the past few weeks. I'm gonna bring up WWE superstars who have been charged of murder.
Okay.
Hold on. So we're gonna start with William Billy Jack Haynes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Former WWE wrestler was charged in February of 2024 with the fatal shooting of his 85-year-old wife, Jeanette McCrath, in Portland, Oregon. But I guess he had been, so they had deemed him unfit to stand trial because he has dementia.
Okay.
And then he was transferred to a state hospital.
Quick side note, at my work at a nursing home, I have people that are suffering through dementia, so I can absolutely see that being a viable entity.
You can also see it as being fun as shit. Because then you come in and you're just like, all right, hey, it's time for your bath. And then you give them the bath, and then you drive off, then you leave the room, and you turn around, and you're like, all right, hey, it's time for your bath. And they're like, what? And you're like, no. Then you go over and you shake their pills, and you're like, did you take your meds today? Then you give them another bath, and then they go in, and then you're like, hey, it's time for your bath. And they're like, what the? It's great.
It'll work that way. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, the WWE Hall of Famer, was charged in September of 2015 with third-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter in the connection with the 1983 death of his girlfriend.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? It was 42 years later.
In January of 2017, after he was deemed unfit to stand trial because of his dementia as well. Just 12 days before his death.
That goes to show you the power and the color of money, man, because you know as well as I do, Vince McMahon stepped up, gave a whole lot of hush money to make his cash cow go away, man.
He had to, because Jimmy was broke shit.
And illiterate.
Yeah.
Because I got a stutter first.
All right, what else you got? I love this list.
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit.
And in June 2007, active WWE superstar Chris Benoit murdered his wife Nancy and their 7-year-old son Daniel over a 3-day period for committing suicide. While he was never officially charged due to his death, he was the perpetrator of a double murder suicide.
I actually
think he was framed.
No,
listen.
absolutely not.
Long and short of it,
That's what's going on in the IWC is that Chris Benoit was framed.
listen. I wrote a 25-page paper as part of my master's degree in journalism and journalism law, and it was on the title of it was Chris Benoit is guilty. Prove me wrong. And I did about 3 weeks of research. Wrote a 25-page paper. This was for my master's degree. And all the evidence there are so many gaps in the investigation, B, in the timeline, C, the autopsy reports, D, the actual crime scene. There are so many gaps in the logic and reasoning behind everything. And then you can take it even a step further as far as like the conspiracies on what exactly happened, who was behind it, who was responsible. Because there's a bunch of them. There's the Canadian Mafia. There's Kevin Sullivan. There's WWE. There's WWE themselves.
Do you think that's another thing that Vince paid to make?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Like
or just put some.
I think that it was the masking agent was steroid abuse and concussions. I think that had a large contributing factor to where that they could just go, hey, look over here. Look over here at concussions and steroids.
I gotta disagree with this one. Steroids was a bigger issue in the 80s and 90s when it hit and it was about to ruin something. Like,
there was a mix of like opioids in his.
Well, this is what I'm telling you now. Okay, so I gotta disagree with you guys on this one. I don't think Vince had anything to do with this one.
No.
Steroids was a bigger issue in the 80s and 90s, and it was he was risking losing his company. And then it got to the point where they were like, dude, everybody's on gas. Nobody gives a shit anymore. And Vince was like, dude, I don't tell them to do it. I tell them that we have other wrestlers that are trying a lot harder and they need to work on their physique, but I don't give them the steroids, even though he ended up giving them the stuff. Yeah, they filled it in. But at one point, they were like, nobody gives a shit. It's entertainment. Fuck it. Let them do what they want. And then occasionally you have to have the scapegoat. The sacrificial lamb. I violated this policy. That way everybody's looking at him. So nobody's. So you're telling me Chris Masters and whoever else you want to say violated the policy, but Triple H never violated that shit? Okay, Shawn Michaels never.
I think Scott Steiner said that back in 2005. He said, "Oh well, if you're gonna test me, why don't you go test the guy in the back of that limo?" And he was pointing right to Hunter.
Yeah,
so there's validity to that. But if you look at the time that it happened, you had guys like Rob Conway, enormous. Edge, back from a shoulder injury, enormous. David Batista,
he was
enormous. Like all of these guys. So the timing of it just seems really convenient as far as like that. As far as the murder-suicide investigation, because I really thought, when I look at the hard facts, as far as the Chris Benoit tragedy, if you look at the hard facts, first of all, one of the most damning pieces of evidence is that WWE.com reported the deaths 14 hours before the police arrived at the house. How'd that happen?
I also have a hard time believing whatever I see on the internet.
I'm sorry, but the same way it happened when I found out that Eddie Guerrero died before the whole world got out. And it was 3:00 in the morning, and I got a call from somebody that was in a hotel. I was like, dude, Eddie died. And I was like, it's 3:00 in the morning. Eddie who? They were like, Guerrero. I'm like, dude, are you on the road right now? They're like, yeah, shit. So that's just the same way. Everybody talks about it. It goes on, and then all of a sudden, because the police, they have to verify everything.
Yeah, they absolutely have to verify it. The only other thing that I'll bring up, because I'm not going to read the whole 25-page paper, but the bodies, when the autopsy report was performed. The blood alcohol level on all three bodies registered 0.0. So how did 12 empty beer cans and 5 bottles of wine end up right at that scene, right at the scene of the crime? Where'd they come from? You know, like there's, I mean, and that's just a couple of the things that if you really dive deep into that one, I honestly, I don't think he did it. I think it was a cover up.
He did that shit.
All right.
Hey, with
Hold on, I'm not finished.
go ahead.
DT Porter is the next on the list. Former WWE developmental wrestler who was known for NXT, was charged with his first-degree murder in 2013 for the stabbing death of his ex-girlfriend in Tampa, Florida. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole in 2016. Then Jose Gonzalez, a Puerto Rican wrestler who was in dealings with WWE, WWF. He was charged with the 1988 stabbing death of American wrestler Bruiser Brody.
Oh, everybody. That's a good one. But hey, let's take a real quick break here because we got a special guest on the phone. You do have 2 more, but we got a special guest. Somebody was watching and they heard her shout out. What's going on, Bobby D?
What's up, big Porco?
Hey,
Hi.
how are you feeling? We got Layla Page here in the house.
Okay.
How did surgery go?
Everything good. It was. I got 2 stents put in. I was lucky they caught the blockage. It was like a procedure. I was out wait the whole time. It feels like you're at the dentist office where you're getting shit put in your heart. You know what I mean? So.
Were they playing with your testes?
No, to small place.
Damn.
You got to pay for the upgraded package when they do that. That's worth it.
Wait, I just got. Oh, by the way, I'm Ben Bena, sponsored by Iron City Beer.
Yes.
I just. You mean to tell me that they're tinkering with your ticker and you're awake while they're doing it?
It's wild. It's. I
I feel like I've seen a Grey's Anatomy episode like that.
You don't even feel anything. The stents, and I felt a little pain in my heart, but like you don't feel nothing in your wrist or nothing like that. It's like you can't even tell. You know, once it's all done, you have like a little pill in your wrist, and that's it.
That's crazy.
Mad respect for actual physical pain in the heart. I just know about the emotional pains in the heart. I get that shit all the time, man. So big ups to you, brother.
Thanks, buddy.
What? So you're back to work tomorrow night?
Till Monday. I'm on vacation this week.
I like it.
But
Like it.
yeah.
Hey, well, we just want to know, we just want to let you know, get well soon. We love you. We miss you. And we'll see you Monday.
I'll be home.
Sounds good, buddy. Let us know if you need anything, all right? All right, brother. We'll talk to you later, man. Bobby Dixon. I like it. All right. Now, let's go ahead and continue on with your report because I'm loving this.
Next on the list is Juana Perez, Mexican professional wrestler known as the Lady of Silence. She was arrested in 2006 and sentenced to 759 years in prison for murdering 16 elderly women.
Wow.
With authorities estimating she might have been involved up to 40 plus deaths.
What?
And this was the woman that was 6'1".
Why do I have a feeling I know? Why do I have a feeling I know who the last person on this list is?
Honorable mention, Tammy Sunny Cinch.
Oh my God.
While not charged with intentional murder, the WWE Hall of Famer was sentenced to 17 and a half years in prison in 2023 after pleading no contest to DUI manslaughter and a 2022 fatal car crash.
You know what's crazy? When she gets out of prison, my kid Molly is going to be like in her 30s.
That's, yeah,
I
absolutely.
think she's going to be 31 or something like that. You figure she got 17 years, and that was, what, 2 years ago? She'll be 30 when she gets out. She'll be either 30 or 31 when she gets out. Way to go, Tammy.
We went to work at the same time because my daughter's going to be 32 also.
Yeah.
32, not 32. But
Isn't it
30
crazy,
also.
though? I mean, I hate knocking her because when she got out, she's, we ran into each other, and she really liked the whole concept of Bar-jutsu, and she decided to help us love it. She really did help us get it out there, get the name out there, and get some, notoriety. But, she killed somebody.
I remember I hadn't talked to you in a while, and I'm just sitting there at my house YouTubing, and I'm sitting there with an Iron City beer, and I look and I see James Porco, Bar-jutsu, the book, and then I'm like, Tammy?
Yeah, she gave us a really nice write-up, and she introduced me to all these workers and all these ladies and stuff, and I was like, this is great. And they started wearing the Bar-jutsu gear and putting the pictures out there, and it was awesome. And then all of a sudden, she started she was like, I'm gonna go write my book, and I'm gonna do this stuff, and that stuff, and she started drinking again, and I was like, I don't want to be affiliated with this. Even though we're a book about bar fighting, I was like, you can't be getting drunk with us and shit and everything. And then she kind of went off and did her thing, and then years later, somebody died.
Oh my God!
Something like that.
So is that it? Is that the end of the report? Well, that's not the end of the report. That's the end of it.
Share the wrestling recap.
So if it's up to Ben if he wants. I don't know if you want to squeeze over there so that we don't have to go back and forth from there.
No, I don't mind getting close to Layla. Are you kidding me?
But this
Went
way
in on this part.
But anyways,
All right, let's do it.
so this is the part of the show where I couldn't really care less about. I'm just lying.
I mean, it's kind of a hot garbage fire. I'm
A
saying.
little bit.
But it's just the product is so shitty. Well, here we are with the rest of the wrestling report for the Raw, SmackDown, whatever the fuck it is. Guys, take it away.
Okay.
My man AJ Styles got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Well, that was it. That was the main crux of Raw last night. Yeah.
Did he cut his hair for it?
No.
No, he still has the mom bob. He still has the mom bob. I'm like, I mean, it's kind of working for him now that it's been so long. But
I mean, I dug the short hair too.
he's another guy. He's another guy that's got enormous over time too.
Like fatty enormous?
No, he's like yoked.
Well, yeah, he's just tightly shredded.
Yeah.
I guess it's about the best.
Yeah.
Like a frosted mini wheat.
Pharmaceutically?
I mean, I'm sure, he was out due to an injury, a couple years ago or whatever.
Hey,
Yeah.
And I'm sure he was probably on midday. Probably shot up with.
you know what really amazed me? And I'm shocked. I don't even know if they're still together. It's Brian Danielson or Daniel Bryan, whatever the fuck.
Brian Danielson.
They're still together.
And Brie
The
Bella,
fact
yeah,
that he
they're
was
still
this
together.
tiny, always a good worker, but just this tiny fucking frail person, and then all of a sudden he was this big, jacked, enormous dude, and now he's like shitting it, isn't he?
He was a pretty decent in shape guy when I was at AEW. He was probably my size.
Oh no, I met him back in 2013 when I was working for 100.7 Star.
Yeah.
They did a breakfast with Daniel Bryan thing. It was like the morning of Monday Night Raw at the arena, and I didn't even recognize him at first because he was just sitting down in a chair. Then he stood up, and I'm like,
Yeah, no, he's
okay,
probably about our size.
yeah, he's about here.
What the hell does Bella see in him?
Sometimes people like personality.
No, I think she thought he was
The big
gonna.
bank account.
I think she thought he was gonna be the
Okay,
next.
yes, the bank account.
I think she.
That's
thought
what I was referring to.
I think she thought he was going to be the next Shawn Michaels, and it didn't pan out. And she was like, "Shit, now I'm connected for life."
See, I think the closest modern day Shawn Michaels is Dolph Ziggler.
I go not just because
Not
of the
AJ, I
hair.
mean AJ Styles, because you have AJ Styles feel like he was a pretty good depiction of modern day Shawn Michaels, but Dolph Ziggler is probably my closest.
You know who's a good modern day Shawn Michaels?
These nuts.
Jack Mahagoff from the.
Jack Mahagoff. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
These nuts.
She doesn't get that.
I know what you meant.
You don't
That's why I
get
said
Jack Mahagoff?
I'm not saying that.
That's
I know
a
what you
penis
mean.
reference.
Yeah, I know it's a penis reference.
It's been all about dicks the whole time. I mean, my God.
You know what makes me mad is that the Bella Twins were in the Hall of Fame before John Cena, AJ Styles.
God, yeah.
It makes me
Stretch marks around the mouth and all.
makes me sick.
Yeah, that's
They were
right.
terrible.
They weren't terrible.
They couldn't work for shit. They still can't work. They are garbage
They
wrestlers.
weren't terrible.
Which one of the two did the hip thing as she came out to the ring?
Nikki Bella.
Was
right?
that
That was
Nikki?
Nikki.
Yeah.
So what makes me laugh is we were talking about this on the way over here. I was watching AEW,
Yeah.
clips of I don't know who they were, two women wrestling, and I guess it was a hardcore match, and she's stapling her with a staple gun.
Oh, it's
And there's no staples coming out.
Sky Blue and Tony Storm.
Yeah, whatever. But
Timeless Tony Storm,
she's
darling.
like hitting her with the staple gun,
She
and there were no
was one,
staples
like,
coming out.
when I was there, she's so fucking fun.
Tony.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
absolutely.
okay.
And then she hit her with a cookie pan. Aluminum foil cookie pan. And she sold it like it was a steel plate.
Oh, well, that's
She's a what?
I like that.
She's a penis?
No.
No, she's got her card.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, she's got her THC.
Why can't we say that on here?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's all
Alleged. It's alleged. It's alleged. There's no solid evidence.
Yeah, true.
Right? You know, like you can't prove it. You know. So, but I did like one of the things that I did like about this Monday Night Raw was the way that the whole show was dedicated to H, and it was great because they had all the highlights of like stuff, and because they own TNA now,
Yeah.
they could draw clips from that, and then they had like they had Kazarian there, they had Abyss like with the gimmick on, and stuff, and like they had what's his name? Jeremy Borash.
Gunther also made an introduction at some
Oh,
point.
and it ain't fucking people far.
These are all guys from the TNA that basically made, AJ's career. You know, like they were the guys that put him over and made him a star.
I would tell you who made AJ's career. There's one dude, one single man in this business that made AJ Styles who AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
AJ fucking Styles.
True.
That motherfucker was one of the best workers I've ever met, worked with, seen, just laughed with. Like, when I met him first in Erie, I said, holy shit, man, I hope you make it to the top. And he did. I was so
That's
awesome. He was such a funny, good fucking dude. And I watch him. He can get in there with a fucking dildo, which I've done, and make that match the top quality.
Who do you think should be the one in introduction?
Induct him in the Hall of Fame? Oh, yeah, I'll bounce it back off you, and I want to see where this goes. Who do you think?
My pick would be John Cena, but IWC is Samoa Joe.
I would think Samoa Joe.
I only say no Samoa Joe because I don't like Samoa. I think it's a fucking prick. I don't like him.
I don't particularly care for his nope spot.
Yeah, no.
I don't care for that. What are you getting over? You're not only are you no-selling your opponent, your guy that's trying to make you look good, but you're clearly going into business for yourself, and that's bullshit on a number of levels. So no Samoa Joe. Just I mean, Cena would be all right. Cena would be good. Anybody that worked with him for that first year, that worked that first year. What?
No, I'm sorry, but not to cut you guys off, and I'm not talking about wrestling right now, but man, this year sucks. Everybody's dying. Eric Peter, the guy who voiced Kratos in the God of War series, and Dr. Robotnik in the Sonic games, he just died.
You know who sold really good recently?
Who's that?
Maxine Dupree in that match that she had with Natty yesterday when she ran into the post and she knocked out cold. Like, she sold so fucking
you know why?
good.
Because she probably ended up really doing it.
That's probably a shoot. Yeah, it's probably a shoot.
Because I find it hard to believe that a woman could really sell.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Okay.
No, honestly, when putting a bow on Maxine Dupree, no pun intended, she has improved so much since she's come in. Like, I have nothing but respect for Maxine Dupree. Absolutely. And the other guy that I have a ton of respect for, he's in the Elimination Chamber now, is Javon Evans. Young Buck. The Young Buck, the OG. Because here's the thing.
He's going to get eaten alive, though.
He's a beanpole.
Yeah,
he's absolutely, he's skinny as a rail. And he's only, he's only 20?
He's like 21, 22.
Yeah, 21 or 22 years old. And he is pulling off one of the hardest things to do in pro wrestling. and that's being a white meat babyface.
And like the underdog, essentially.
The underdog white meat babyface is the hardest. It's the hardest thing to possibly do. And the kid, and I can say that because I'm old enough to be his father. The kid is actually pulling it off. Like it works. I'm getting caught up in this.
I'm not crazy about Natty's Ronda Shayna Baszler gimmick.
Oh, I mean,
Like they already did that. Like let's not do that.
but they don't have them, so she's kind of like the substitute teacher. She's kind of like the fill-in, like the fill-in. Oh, we don't have Ronda or Shayna, so Natalia. Oh, you're Natty now. You're back to your. I mean, everybody was calling her Natty Neidhart anyway, so you might as well just run with it, you know. And I don't understand why they don't add the Neidhart part, but like honor your father, you know, like honor your father's legacy. I mean, even though it's just a bunch of this.
Oh, did you also see that Brunson Reed is out indefinitely?
Yes.
Due to an injury.
Fantastic.
The Visionary is literally just dying off at this point.
They're all gone.
They're all just dying off.
Braun Breaker's hurt. Braun Breaker's hurt. Seth's hurt. Bronson Reed's hurt. Now. You hit Logan Paul.
Logan Paul and Paul Heyman.
Logan Paul and Paul Heyman are the only two that are left of the Vision. Like okay, Austin Theory, but I don't.
He comes and goes.
He comes and goes, and the problem is nobody gives a shit about him. And all he does is eat any pinfall. You're like, you see a match, even a tag match, you're watching it, and you're going, Austin Theory's in it. Oh, I know who's eating this one.
Okay, but Logan Paul is so good, though. He is so talented, it makes me sick.
You know what? I mean, I think we talked about that last week or 2 weeks ago. Like, it's one of those things that, he has Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
He has Shawn Michaels booking his matches move for move. But I mean, Jesus Christ, you still have to pull him off. And it's almost like he's like a wrestling savant.
Yeah.
You know, because he just hit the ground running and he picked it up right away. So like, that's good. So how did Raw end? Did you watch? Did you watch the end of it?
Was it did CM Punk close it out?
No, Punk came out and he was dropping bombs about his deal. But then at the very end, AJ come out and you saw where he got uninterrupted screen time for himself. You know, and he shot, because his wife was in the front row, his kids were there and stuff. And then all of a sudden, dong.
The fucking
Taker came out.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brock Lesnar also made an appearance too.
Brock came out, but Taker came out as American Badass to the Kid Rock American Badass thing. And now there's a lot of reports that are saying that like Undertaker is now the gateway to the Hall of Fame because he's introduced Stephanie McMahon, AJ, and two others that the names are escaping me, but like now he's that guy. Like they always show for NFL films how they show the guy knocking on guys' front doors and they're like, "Congratulations, you're in the NFL Hall of Fame." Well, now they're saying that Mark Calloway, Undertaker, American Badass is now the guy because, and the way that they set it up. The first thing he says to AJ, he goes, "We've got some unfinished business to go," and it built. And the way it built, because like AJ's like, "Oh, like," and I swear to God, I thought that they were going to recreate the GIF of AJ standing there and Taker rising up. I swear, I thought that's how they were going to turn the lights back. But he got now he's in the Hall of Fame. And that's how they ended Raw, right?
Mm-hmm. I watched the recap. I like the highlight.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to take over your split here.
I'm just shocked I see two people so excited about a product that usually gets flushed out a fucking toilet. But it's fucking awesome. It's great. You guys love it. The look you guys give me, you're like, fuck you, man.
No, I was just like, oh, I'm kidding. It's live. We're live, pal.
So now that we are live, wait, is that the end of the report?
Man, that was the end.
She gets all poopy pants. Well, I like it. So next match coming up is somebody murders somebody. Yeah. Chainsaw.
Well, my girl Rhea Ripley did have a match on SmackDown.
All right. So, anyways, let's talk about next week's Raw. Because fuck Rhea Ripley. She's a fucking pig. You're a fucking pig, Rhea Ripley.
Wait, what's your thing with Rhea
She
Ripley?
is not a good worker. Like, people love her. She is a terrible worker. She looks like a dude. She should be.
Because she got bigger shoulders than you.
And with that said, Layla's gonna try on this place.
Oh my God, this is really happening?
I'll do this right now.
This is really happening?
No, it's
Why you
not.
get this back?
No, the last button is on.
Oh, Hercules, make it
I
happen.
really enjoyed the report. I think you did a great thing. Next week, can you do another? Oh, you don't really have to worry about next week. You can have a brief thing. Next week, we're supposed to have a special guest there. I'm super excited, which is why I pulled on the good old dog collar. So, you guys may not be familiar with this, but I know the people watching, the 4 people watching at home are. This is Pat Pet and the electronic dog collar. We have 2 of these here. I'm very excited. Next week, supposedly, we have scheduled. She's waiting. She says she's coming. I don't want to make it a confirmation until the day of. But we have a special guest coming to play Shock Operation. For those of you that don't know, the game of Operation is simple. There's a board, a little fat dude on it with a red nose. He's got all these pieces. And you got to get that with metal tweezers. You have to pull the pieces out. And if you hit the sides of them,
You know about my father's heart surgery.
if you hit the little metal things, red nose lights up. In our version, you wear the electronic dog collar, which I thought Layla was going to be a big sport. I'd be like, put it on and try it out. But it goes up to like 16.
You wear it.
I've worn it many times on this fucking show. But the fucking collar goes up to like 16. And Miss Bethany Hale has said that she is going to come. She accepted the challenge. She's going to come play Shock Operation on Bar-jutsu Live next week. I am really excited. She's going to put this thing on, and every time that nose goes red, we're going to light her up. But she has to bring somebody. We're not going to be the ones that light her up. So whoever her friend is that's coming with her, they're going to be the one that controls it so that she's not mad at us. She's mad at them. What I'd like to do is I would like to get an opponent for her. That's how me and Aaron did it. And Aaron was a fucking pussy and didn't want to play it the right way. I think he ended up putting this on his arm or something like that. He's still crying about it. I had it on my neck like a fucking man with a penis. That's how I am.
It's the penis show.
It is the penis show. But I don't know. So you can hear. That's the warning.
Jeff,
Would you
what's
like to
up?
try
You guys
this?
still live? I want to get a picture of all you against the
You
wall.
can come in. You can come in
I
and get
mean,
a
I want
picture.
all of you in
Actually,
my
if you
picture.
want, you could demonstrate this. Do you have any heart conditions?
Well,
Then come on in.
please.
How would you like to get?
I'm gonna
Tiffany
I want
Tochi,
you
come on
and
back.
you and you in the picture. I'm gonna ask these guys up here to take a picture. I'll be right back.
Oh my Lord.
Well, we're gonna be.
We're live, pal.
What? She doesn't want to put on the thing.
I don't know. You know
I
what?
can't get anyone to wear this.
If she had a couple of Iron City beers, I'm sure that would.
Oh, well, anyways, Bethany Hallam says she's going to be stopping by the show next week to try out a little Shock Operation, and we are excited to do it.
Can I give her a message real quick?
We sure can.
Okay. Bethany Howell. Bethany.
We're still live at the moment.
Let me just give you a personal request from myself, okay? Please come here next week. You need to be here because this is going to be one of the greatest episodes of Bar-jutsu Live ever. I promise you. It'll be totally worth your time, Bethany. I don't know you. I haven't met you yet, but I'm already in love with you. Do it, please. There.
So
Oh my God. All right.
Next week? No, you're not going to have anything for us next week?
Oh, yeah, I'm wrestling right now.
Fuck's sake, you better. I really enjoy it. But
They gave that guy
I'm on the front, and I'm on.
you can go. You can jump in and you're going to add something.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right.
Listen, if you want something
We'll move
different,
over a little bit so you can get on.
Yeah, you gotta get.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
get
seriously jealous of all the bling he's got.
Oh,
My
stop it.
gosh.
listen, if you want something different, you got to do something different. Dare to dream big. God wants great things for you. This is an amazing show at an amazing location. The food is terrific. Absolutely terrific. You don't have to dress up like my girl did. But you can just come casual like me. But it's a great show. good people, great food. Come join us. I'll be here next week too. And if you come, I'll buy you a drink. If you say, Reverend Dom, you said you'd buy me a drink, I'll buy you a drink. And if worst case scenario, I'll get you into rehab if it doesn't work out for you. We're good. Okay.
Stop, buddy. I
I'm
absolutely.
under the spell already. This is beautiful. Love it.
sign out.
Absolutely, my man.
It's nice seeing you again.
All right,
Hey,
man.
good seeing you. Hey guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Iron City Beer, Meineke Car Care, Fista Productions, everyone else. From all of us here at Bar-jutsu, please drink responsibly. We will see you next week.
Yeah.